minutes ago. Hop on the game. Wherever it is. There we go. Oh yeah, it's dashing time. I feel as if it is time to dash. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's how they say dash in time. Connect. Chat. Alright. Let's get this over with. Worthless. What? What the Sigma? I guess this is a good place as any to practice in. Okay. If I die another stupid death, I'm meowing on camera. I will meow on stream. Well, that was certainly a stupid death. I guess I will meow on the stream. At some point, not right now though. We all have that masculine, manly desire to be a cat girl on the right. We, yes we, all want to be cat girls. No? Nobody else? Just me? I mean, okay. I'm gonna have a crash out. At some point. I don't know when. What? Okay, well, see, now that's just unacceptable. Fellas? What? Well, it's not super convincing, but...
Now listen here, son. I say this gosh darn level just don't know when to quit. The same could be said about me, I suppose, but I'd rather blame the level. You hear what you get what I'm putting down, boy? GG! Yeah, I didn't get any of the coins.
It's fine. I don't really care. Okay. That's another demon down, and it is a demon. Like, it's definitely a demon. Here we go. Demons are... Okay, what's next? Hold on, I need to actually broadcast. Here? No. How? Still got nobody in chat. Alas. Yeah, I don't know. No, it isn't create. Okay. So we got electrodynamics, hexagon force. I'm doing finger dash next. We got a simple demon. I think this is a tier 2. Yes, it is. Although that might round up to 3. Not sure. Alright, let's go. Let's just do one attempt to see how far we get. Faggots, speaking away, we can't do formation yet. No idea why that happened. Let's just not. Slightly too. Just ever so slightly too early, you know? What is up with that one orb? That one orb has cost me more deaths than it needs to have. Word's no good. The Boy, I sure hope my clicks are audible. Working on a mod that allows this entire list to be played as if they were the main levels. Like, once you unlock, maybe once you get all the secret coins in the main levels, or something like that, you unlock V2 mode. And it allows you to play all the V2 levels. I don't know if that's possible, but it's a plan. Oh, which reminds me,
Rob Top, I know you don't watch my stuff, but however, Robert Toppert, demon difficulties. There should be, where extreme is now, there should be 4, okay? Here's what they are. First one is extreme demon. It's like, whoa. That's an extreme demon. And then I propose cataclysmic demon, list demon, and grandpa demon. Ouch. Yeah, no, so I think maybe not that. I do want cataclysmic to be the second one. Because I mean, you've got extreme demon, which is based on extreme park, right? So then like you go like, okay, well, what's like a really hard demon? And you're like, oh, cataclysm. A cataclysmic demon sounds pretty. It sounds pretty base. Not gonna lie. So yeah, cataclysmic demon is next. I would say it probably consists of like, I don't know, tiers 25 through 30 or so. Which ironically wouldn't include cataclysm, but you know. It's whatever, I suppose. I mean, I don't think Extreme Park is an extreme demon. I think it's either a hard or an insane. Ow. Yeah, so Cataclysmic Demon is next. Extreme is from 20 to 25. Then Cataclysmic is from 25 to 30. Then you do Unofficial Pointer Crate collab and bring the list into main GD, I think. I would call those impossible demons or something along those lines. Not really sure, but something like that.
Stop killing me now.
But yeah, cataclysmic demon. Then impossible demon is a 35 to 40. 35 to society. Actually, that reminds me. Now that society's top 1 is Helio's gonna get a buff date, right? Should at least.
Oh my cap!
Where's my Heliopolis buff? I want to not be able to ever make the first jump.
Mindcap, I need you to buff Heliopolis so that it's top -10. Buff Heliopolis so that it's harder than open window, actually. If I die there one more time, I'm meowing again. Completely and utterly serious, I'm meowing again. I'm safe. I'm safe from the meow. For now. No meow for now.
I love this game. I love this game. I love this game. Yippee, 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 yippee.
You know, part of me thinks that I should stop doing supersonic and go straight to ACU. And then another part of me is like, you stupid idiot. You can't even beat like medium demons well.
What?
Like, what makes you think you can beat ACU? And I'm like, I jumped from 9 circles to Windy Landscape, so surely I can jump from Windy Landscape to ACU. Chat, what do we think? Non-existent chat, what do we think? I have a little bit of progress on ACU. I have the level in, I think it was something like 65 runs, quote unquote runs. Well, it's less than that. I need that mod. I don't know what it's called. The one that shows you like how many checkpoints you died at. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. Hey, progress is progress, right? That's all that matters. Why? How did this happen? You know, knowing the original title of this song, part of me wonders what those lyrics actually are. 'Cause I mean, that's certainly a title. It's basically instant. That the alternate click with a spider is literally instantaneous. Is it weird to alternate with right mouse? Like I know, I think Zoink does it with W. I don't even know what we're doing there. I mean, actually, no, it's not that weird. It basically just turns the mouse into a Sayo device, but, you know, less precise. I forgot that went upside down. My bad, chat. Chatteroni. Yeah. Right. If I click there, would I have made it? No. I was too high to that direction. Always improving, always improving. Best you can do, right? Chat, what if I played Deltarune on stream? I mean, I've already beaten it, but however, Deltarune. Don't let him fool you. He was sleeping the entire time. Alright. We're back again, and about time too. And this time, it's in the mood. Put your hands together if you wanna clap as we take you through this monkey rap. Oh, DK Donkey Kong. What if I didn't go for the coin? Hello everyone, William said, aftonly. This fanfic stuff is easy. You when I say I'm not gonna go for the coin and then proceed to go for the coin anyway. So close. It's me.
What is it? What is it, huh? What is it? Coffee.
V2.
I don't think that would really do anything, but still. It does require a slight correction. little bit earlier on that, I probably would have beaten it. Although honestly, I forgot what's after it. Hopefully I remember when we get there.
It's kind of sad because I just left this.
Okay, well then don't read it.
So then I'm done with them.
Okay, well we can go tomorrow if you'd like. Because here. Oh, well, okay, hold on. Hide and seek. Hurdle of Michigan. Mirror, mirror, whatever after 17. Donut delivery. And a week called water. Yep. Good. You can go some on.
%1 better. And that's why we don't buffer black orbs. Yeah, Phyllis. You just wait. I'm gonna become a member of TCD Watch. Again, with that one spot in the mini wave. And that makes 40 demon levels completed. Let's go.
How many times is that? 589.
Okay. Now we got Deadlocked, Dash, Toe 2, Hexagon Force, and Electrodynamics. Of those, we got a 7. We got a. No, this is 6. We got 2 6s, 1 7, and I think these are both 11s, yeah. That's an 11, and that's an 11, yeah. Okay, so we got 2 11s, 2 6s, and a 7. What do we want to do first? Oh, yeah, I think this is going to be next. And it'll probably take a while. Let's just go. Just see. Oh, so. I remember that.
Luke,
Yes?
are you talking to yourself or are you recording?
I'm talking to myself. Ow. Oh, no click, I assume then? That is correct. Not there. It's EBS click patterns next to me. Natural. Right. Okay, not that one. Not there either. Ship of Doom over here. That's what I see. Sit down, great. Good thing about this level of course is how flowy it is. 1, 2, 3. Ta-ba! There we go. I think we can do better than that. In practice, I think we can do better than that. Well, is much better than 66. Okay. Let's get to work on that, shall we? $17. We already beat it. Seven. Okay. crazy fluke. That's a 40% fluke. That's crazy. What, 24 now?
Oh, there was Sassy some mom we had, right? Oh, look.
Answer some of his questions and she away from the computer. It was something like she asked if I've already updated the accommodation dates and something completely
Somebody little.
I said, I'm not sure, I've updated several things, but it's something that we'll look at when we give it the data after lunch.
Yeah.
When she put herself back in the table and that. And
You know I started 4 days ago.
I can tell from your WhatsApp that my response is not what's wrong. This is my reading, but she immediately, this is my reading system from the laptop. This is, I said, she did not.
Maybe I just put on these on.
Last year, I started on Monday last week. And the whole week. So, I'm looking at the only thing that I was giving access to was the Google Drive. And now y'all are telling me this is the Google Drive that you use. Y'all have a separate one that has been putting everything in. Well, I was given the one from 2 years ago. So I don't have all the answers, but I was told by the presentation that it's training today that it was already on. That's not there, not photographed, but now I can clearly see that it is not really seen it while using it, and I did get into what I did a little bit more that I didn't remember because I'm not like now I don't want to run there with passwords anyway. Even in my brain, that would work like anyway. It is not but some of it I need to change because I didn't know I was but I got it right. Really, the way it's going with us is that I see that I will. So I'm seeing that in the future, and then you'll have a little bit of grace for things being slightly different. And I want to do this as I did from what I was thinking needed to be done. And what you all take the lead on how you need this afternoon to go. Because everybody have to remember, again, there are 3 people, and then I make 2 that do not have an access code every book until Saturday. So all of the things that y'all are used to getting in and doing today, we'll be picking up. So you have to do some things slightly different. And then the one that interviewed you together said, thank you for your transparency. And you know what? I feel like it needs to be done. Because this is the way that it's always been done before. These are just work sessions, and Leslie gave us the things that we needed to do, and then we just kind of divvied it up and did, and got it all done.
And you wanted to say, what was Leslie do?
Right. She would get in with them and.
Just kind of off of that.
Yeah.
It was a 2-year session.
Yes.
It was an all-day, it's an all-day student session.
Right.
They're calling it a training for the principals and the district people, but it's not. It's a work session. It's an all-day work session.
Yes. And then she explained to me that I don't understand. Katie doesn't understand. There's a whole new person on their campus with them building. And it made a big undertaking. Yeah, and that's the benefit I said. I can easily understand where you're coming from. Because here at the beginning of the day, we put on our name card the number of years that we were campus person. I did it here. Now, it was 2 years ago. So some things have changed. But I did it for 7 years. And for the 4 people, there's going to be a little bit more pressure than what has been last.
I mean, I'm not that. Everything I'm hearing sounds exactly like what.
That's what the expectation was.
No,
My expectation was in, not the 3 that did.
this is what's going on. They have been calling it a training so that they can get off their campus and go do this. And probably also get lunch paid for, or whatever, like whatever, okay? But it's not a training. They've been calling it a training, it's not. It's just a workflow. And probably principals and Dr. Harper's whatever are like, what is this every other week training? Like, what are these? These things have been doing this for years. What do they need to be trained on? If I can see once a year, hey, here's the update. What's the training? Well, they've been lying. They've been saying it's a training. It's not. It's just an all-day work session. It's been off the campus where everything's going all the time and they can never get anything done. But they won't get it approved if they say it's a work session. So Leslie, she called it a training. She created some sort of outline that made it look like something. And it just to work like that. Right. And she's been taught, right? And I'm not saying they shouldn't have a work day, but they weren't told they could have a work day, and they certainly weren't told they could have 24 of them. Yeah. Right? That's a lot of work day. Because the principals were like, that's all you do anyway. You just sit there in your office and you have work days anyway. And if you have a question, why can't you just pick up the phone and ask them, what is it that you need to go over there to be there all day? And so they've been lying. She's been saying it's training and it's not. I'm not saying this is inherently evil, we're working the system. They think this is going to come, they feel like they need to do this at least once or twice a month, and so they're doing it. And following training and getting busted is training and getting really down things. training would happen at region 10, and then you bring it back over to whatever. It's not training, and it's going back to when they're upset with the they probably realize it's not going to be opportunity. This wasn't a training. This was a workflow. And we're having to have the wrong forces, because that's not what this was.
So why you have an after you?
Alright.
Who's there, we'll say
Why are you licking my leg?
a third of the time.
Yeah. So they wait till she left and
Yes, they waited until both and she left.
then they start all their stuff.
Pushing back
Yeah.
up and that eye roll and everything else, because I was like,
Yeah.
no.
Why didn't you do that later? Why didn't you do it?
Interestingly enough, the work time that I gave them after lunch at the end of the street, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Every single one of them busted out everything.
Yeah.
Very respectful, 8 pictures.
Right. Because they get Sonic, and they probably bring some bagels, and, you know, whatever else, and they put food, and they chat, and they whatever, and nobody cares, because, like they said, nobody knows what we do, right? Nobody knows what testing people do, so they're not going to go in there and get their nose dirty, because they don't know the first thing about it. Right. So it's a nice, casual, fun work. And they have it, and it's good. So they chat, and work together, and stuff. You know, like those sessions you have that people come up that no one ever came to. Wasn't the special for it was simple. You know?
Yeah.
You know, and you were like, I'll be there and whatever, and y'all can come out and whatever, and you know, they were like, well, my principal won't let me off campus or whatever, and probably often the principal wouldn't let them off campus. They needed them to cover whatever, right? And so they call it training, then the principal has to let it go. And it's approved by somebody at the district office. I think probably going to snuff this almost immediately.
Well,
She may let it go, but she may stuff it. She's gonna be like, this is no training.
Yeah, I said, okay, I don't think in my committee of her after. She saw me coming in, put down the salad. She goes, hey, I didn't get some water, but I want to talk to you. So.
Did you try to do some of that about
Yeah.
people who react that way?
And this is how I think of it. You weren't recommending you do I feel.
But students, really?
And then so I had to open up my scheduling of my tax classes and how to handle the situation.
Okay, for one.
I don't want to set someone off. But, you know,
They want to never really put up. They wouldn't react about that. They would walk all day.
but that's not it should have already been done, and it's like, I don't know if it is or not. I don't know. I'm giving this one, but now it's done. What we should have, I said, I'm not gonna argue with this. Well, I don't know, I think that but I think it's probably too much time. And it didn't get or too much. What do you think? And then you can see the whole thing. what he said is, there are some sort of training. There needs to be somebody that can be given, these are the things you can and
There's just a question here. Because that they do always probably get called a load of reset that somebody can get every 5 minutes per month. Especially when you said they don't have 5 minutes per month. But wrong to it. But what? But I mean, yeah, right.
they're not, they have to possibly find a real person, but they
They're
don't.
a separate 504 person. But they used to be 504 slash. Well, but regardless, they probably do constantly get from the left field and whatever. And they want to have a work day where they can just get together and get off of their campus. Their principals won't let them. You know, and so it's so cool. You know, yeah, I'm scared so there, but I remember it. So yes. Yeah, I mean, y'all had a similar sort of thing to the feed where you had someone that was whatever they were called, not whatever it was, and they were constantly having to, you know, walk kids to the restroom or cover for the front desk because the front desk person had to leave. You know, or somebody was out, and so they had to, and you were frustrated because you were like, if they have things they need to do, and that's not their job. The principal's like, but I gotta have somebody do it. Because the kids have a priority. The kids need somebody walking to the lunchroom, and they need somebody walking to the lunch. And business coordinators are probably very similar. They always end up getting both into something, you know, whether it's something with the counselors or something with the APs or something with the whoever. And so they're like, if we could just get one day, you know, every other week, to just only work and like literally I could fully lock my door, it would be fine, but I can't, you know, and I'm getting them up 50 times a day, and I can't ever get anything done until they found a workaround. But, you know, data crunchers up there are like, well, you can't call it training if it's not training. Plus you have to decide which side to choose on. Or you get on the corporate side and say, well, this isn't a training, so when you cut it down to less days and whatever, then they're going to hate it. If you go to their side and say, look, they need a work committee, so we just need to call the training because everyone does this all the time. You know, I mean, really good, you work, you need to hit the side, you know, I mean, so, you know,
What?
uncomfortable situation of, you know, if Amy and Jen, you're like, you know, these aren't trainings. We can't call this a training. It's not a training. That's not what's happening. If the 4 new people want to come up and work with you on something, that's one thing, you know, or work with one of the stronger people who've been there for a long time. That's one thing. That would be a thing. You know, okay, you're new, you're district maybe, let me show you this is or this is that. The 8 vets who've been doing this for more than 5 years coming up in this. This is good. Not like, and so, yeah, decided, I mean,
I feel like if I say, hey, can we take a little bit more structured? Here. She got word.
Let's go back to the area, okay? Get up. Come on. Do it. So we had one of their own top players that was running interference and letting them out of the A once every other week to get stuff done. So that, and very similar, I mean, this sounds exactly like with curriculum writing. Let's go get some science groups and we'll call it training. They would pay during the summer. They would get stipend pay to go up to the science groups and say, hey, you did a worksheet for this. I'm like, that's what we did that during lunch or after school. It was just part of the job. You didn't have a worksheet. You walked around and found one of those did. But they were all in training, going up there in the summer, and working 3 hours out of the week. You know, putting some worksheets together, you know, I'll retype this, you know, whatever, and then maybe photocopies and uploading it to the thing and calling it training. You know, find out that some of the keys are going to squat out on the page, the world is doing the whole. He's not going to really know what to do. I know what they did. They did what normal teachers did after school. James Avery and James Smith would sit down and find something and talk about the last that they were going to read and whatever. No, this was now training. This is now curriculum. And that's what's paid for out of the curriculum writing program. We did curriculum. Did I get curriculum writing pay when I was working across them on what we were going to put on the test? Of course you don't. Because you think that all of them are manipulating the system so that they can get money to do something that you can do out of yourself. And you saw that PhD do. You know, your custom coordinated protesting, your revenue so we should be getting paid more. It's something that was just a part of the job for us for decades of we really, our job description, whatever, and it's like, you know, we need broadly. Yeah, but there's a lot to this, and we should get back to the point. This is testing coordinated curriculum. That's really practice working together to practice. You're a professional. You're a teacher. This is part of your job. Right? You need help. Right?
Well, they all play the same, and then it all goes out on the same day, so it's all the students are taught. It's the same thing, but it's personalized because they get you to copy the stuff. And
you want another one? I'll bring you one. Never mind.
It doesn't look like you can.
But if they want to call it training, I mean, honestly, they're doing curriculum writing, and so they want it to be paid for out of the training budget. And I promise you, they all have huge training buckets.
Oh, you can.
It's glorified curriculum as well. Henry, we're getting up. Come on, let's finish that. It wasn't a club, you know? It was just a work session. And they have a work session together. And they tell their principal knows, oh yeah, every other Tuesday, or whatever it is. They're at the district office. They have a lot of testing is a big deal, and they have a lot of stuff they have to work on. If the principals knew what they were going to do, it was just sitting down in a booth with a cup of coffee and a bagel and writing an email together. You know, they were dry. You know. But they do that too. They do that, I promise you, Tracy and Julia
spent hours every day working on how she should write her things and whatever. They had a good thing, and the new people are coming in trying to take away from them. But it'll be 80 all not to do. Don't let it have to be.